Hey, kid. You over there with the ragtag clothes and the cow?
Me?
I'm talking to you. Are you here for the good stuff? I got all you need. Poison caramel apples, a lying puppet, a magic mirror, never-ending soap 'cause I know you need it. Whatever you need, I got.
Yeah, sorry. Do you have anything worth my cow?
I could trade you my never-ending 3 talking mice if that's something you're in the market for.
Why do I need 3 talking mice? What would I even be able to do with them?
Well, you see, okay, scratch that. What about a magic wand that could grant you any wish or fantasy?
Oh, wait, really? And you'll trade me that for my cow?
Yeah, sure. But the only thing is you'll have to fight a huge man-eating giant, and only then shall you receive the wand.
Okay, on second thought, I won't be trading my cow for anything that will literally eat me.
Well, if you want less risk but more of a chance to have good fortune, I have the perfect deal for you. I'll give you these 3 beans that all led to different places, but be warned you never know if you're getting something good or bad. If you get something of profit, you have to split it with me equally, or all the riches you received will vanish.
Interesting. I will take your deal on one condition.
Oh, dear child, what more could you ask for?
Please allow my mother to keep the cow so she can continue working while I carry out our little deal.
This deal, all that is needed now is for you to shake my hand and seal this deal with your life.
How will I know where to find you once I'm done?
Samir, I'll be around watching.
Seeing you around, Samir.
I'm always around.
Ezra doesn't feel completely sound in her decision to make a deal with a random street trader. She gets this weird feeling in the pit of her stomach, like the choice she made will somehow alter her life forever, for better or worse. Nonetheless, she sets off to find a safe and secluded space to grow these strange beans.
While Ezra is walking, she takes a good look at the beans she was handed by this unusual looking man. Instead of being a color brown like you would imagine beans were, they were gray looking and rough and smell like wet socks. And they were shaped more like peas rather than a bean.
Ezra found herself waiting patiently for one of the 3 beans to finally sprout. She waited and waited and waited until the first bean took to the sky.
And instead of it being like a typical green vine in a sense, the bean was rotting and fuzzy, and it had black and brown spots all over it. Ezra was really uncertain about climbing the smelly and moldy looking beanstalk. Her stomach churned just from the thought of touching it. Then she thought about her mother and how hard she worked to make ends meet for so long. She thought about how the deal was when she made it with Zamir.
Ezra climbed and climbed and climbed until she eventually reached the island above. Ezra climbed and climbed and climbed until she eventually reached the island above. This wasn't just any old paradise island. This island reeked of the smell of dirty diapers. Ezra walked aimlessly on this desolate island until she came across an average-sized pot. This pot contained a significant amount of gold, enough to give her mother the life she deserves.
As Ezra put the jewels and diamonds into her pocket, vines suddenly started sprouting from where Ezra picked up the pot, and without a second thought, Ezra began running for her life. Vines and silhouettes of black shadow figures started chasing Ezra down the beanstalk, where she finally touched land.
As soon as Ezra's feet touched the ground, she felt her heart finally return to her chest. She sat down, still struggling to catch her breath after running enough for a lifetime. Her first thought was to find Samir and then split the gold so her riches don't disappear. But before she could move, the beanstalk behind him disappeared.
At this time, though, a small crowd of people started to form around the new beanstalk. She knew she had to try something to attempt to lead the people away from what she thinks could be the one with the treasure.
Hey, hey! I heard from the prince that this was some new exhibit he owned, and that if anyone touched it, their life would cease in 2 days.
Aye, boy, what is ye on about?
Boy, what is ye on about?
Well, it's what I said. Yeah, I had a friend who touched it and ended up dying a horrible, painful death.
Nothing but lies.
You're trying to hog the treasure to yourself, you hog.
And what if you're lying then what? Why should we believe you? Yeah.
In a last-ditch effort to lead the people away from the beanstalk, she throws the gold as far as her little muscles could throw them and just keeps a piece just in case. As everyone starts running toward the scattered gold, Ezra climbs up the vine to find nothing. Literally nothing but a white void. In an attempt to rationalize, she starts considering if she died. But if that was the case, she wouldn't be able to see the field she was just on from up here. After wandering around, thinking some things might be hidden in the white, she eventually gives up and heads down the vine. And in doing so, she noticed a mob of people coming up the vine, so she hurries down the vine to get off of it.
After getting down, just like the last time, it shrivels up and just disappears with the people still on it, never to be seen again.
After completing 2 or 3 beanstalks, Ezra feels completely drained, but she knows after this last beanstalk, her day will be over. After walking hopelessly to the last and final beanstalk, she ponders if all really would be worth it in the end. As she climbed, she thought about giving up.
She looks over at the final beanstalk to make her way into the heavens. The relief and anxiety flows once again as she prepares her way up the third, yet final beanstalk. This beanstalk was different, larger even. The beanstalk gave off rewarding energy. Ezra knew this beanstalk would give her what she was looking for, so she started her strenuous journey up this giant beanstalk.
She ponders if all this would really be worth it in the end. As she climbed, she thought about giving up and just using what she'd already found. But every fiber in her being told her to keep going, and through that, her mother's smile, as she sits in a nice home with plenty of farm animals, fuels her determination to keep going.
This beanstalk was different. Larger even, this beanstalk gave off very rewarding energy. As she climbed, she thought about giving up and using what she already had found. But every fiber in her told her to keep going, and through that, her mother's smile as she sits in their nice home with plenty of farm animals fills her with determination to keep going. Unlike the other beanstalks, this one was calm and serene even. The floor was made of clouds, so white and soft to the touch. Her feeling was right. This beanstalk would be the one to grant her what she needs in life.
She sees other people or more silhouettes of beings of a sort, but they flee whenever she gets near. After a while, what looks to be like a little girl walks up to Ezra and runs away as well, but she just felt so compelled to follow after her to see where she was going. Well, soon, she was met by a towering building where a girl materialized and spoke to Ezra.
Follow me. My name is Isabella, and I've been keeping an eye on you, Ezra.
Wait, how do you know my name?
We are a powerful race that brings peace and prosperity to the earth below. We give ordinary things such as beans their magic. And our people have watched your strenuous journey for you and your mother. And for that, we'll award you 3 wishes with the Wand of Truth.
Wait, really?
Yes, we are very serious. Your commitment to wanting a better life for you and your mom and going through all the beanstalks and letting greed get to your head, you showed the traits of being a true, honest person. But nevertheless, you must leave soon. Organic beings don't last very long in this plane of existence. You have 3 wishes. The only connotation is that you can't wish for love, death, or fame. Anything else is acceptable.
Well, I really do and open-heartedly appreciate this gift. This will do me and my mom wonders.
Well, be safe on your journey back home, Ezra.
I will. After climbing down the beanstalk one last time, she heads to the forest near her home with the wand and what little pieces of gold she had left over. And as soon as she approaches her house, Zamir pops out of nowhere and speaks to Ezra.
Hey girl, what's your name? Sakwan. No, that's not it. Shamir. No, that doesn't sound right.
It's Ezra.
Ezra. Yeah, that's what I said. Anyways, did you bring me back anything?
Yeah, actually, it cost me my life, but I have a few pieces of gold and jewels.
Sure. And anything else by chance?
Ezra wanted to mention the wand, but her goat told her not to, but proceeded to give Ezra all the stuff she had left.
Well, it sure was nice doing business with them Zashon.
Ezra! But same here, mister.
After getting home, she told her mom the good news and all about the adventure she's gone on. After all was said and done, she got with her mom and wished for